Yesterday my daughter and I went to a um event at our local yarn shop where they had some pop-up vendors and like a speed knitting competition and speed crocheting. Um, I did not enter either of those, but it was a fun little event. I did do some shopping uh to pick up some yarns to fill in some gaps in what I had in my stash because I want to make some summer tank tops and some t-shirt sweaters. So I didn't have quite enough yardage of the yarns I had to do those things. So I did a little shopping and I thought I'd share what I got with you. Um, I got these cute little stitch markers. Look at this little gnome. Come on, focus on that little gnome. Super cute. Um, these are from Merrick Woodland. Uh, Let's see, I'll hold this up and hopefully it will focus well enough that you can read that and get the information there if you want to check out. They had a whole bunch of different kinds of stitch markers. I just really like the little gnome and the little mushroom. Thought that was super cute. Uh, okay, I got these two like charcoal grays from Coven Collection. These are going to go with the colors of hand-dyed yarn that I have for the tank tops and t-shirt sweaters. So those. And then because it was like a special event and it had some of our local um, yarn makers, I wanted to try and like support each of them as best as I could. So I did get a little bit from like everyone that was there. It was like 4 or 5 little pop-up vendors and then like the store's regular stock, but I just got from the pop-up vendors. So I got this from Bigfoot Yarn Co. You can find them at www.bigfootyarn.com. But I got this green and it's got like blues and like rusty Freddie Browns in it. Let me get this to focus. Let me get this to focus a little bit better. It's called it just says experiment on here. So they had some really lovely like a lot of deep rich kind of colors and they had mohair like lace weight mohair yarns in the same colorways. So if you wanted to like hold two together and make something super soft and fuzzy, you could totally do that. So that was nice. And then I also got this one. I like the blues. I like the like rusty orangey brown colors in it also. This one is Dune, or maybe it says Dane or Dare. Let's see. Where are we gonna focus at? Well, I don't know how well you can read that, but all of their colorways and everything are all inspired by like cryptids and mythological creatures and good stuff like that. So yes, love these. And then I ended up getting two hand spun, hand dyed, from one of the same makers that I had bought fiber from when they were at the Medellin Falls fiber, fiber festival. Okay. And I had looked at these two yarns while we were there, but I did not purchase them. I got something different because These are not really colors or kinds of yarns that I would wear, but I've seen them multiple times. I've like been drawn to them, had to pick them up and squish them and check them out multiple times. And so I'm like, okay, I just need to get these yarns because it's fate. It's Yarny Fate. But this is from the Rusty Spur Ranch. So I got this lovely like pink. It's mostly pink. It does have some purple, and then it's got like a golden yellow. Gosh, I'm having a terrible time with the focus on here. Goldeny yellow in it, and the it does have sparkle. It has gold tinsel in it. Um, it is thick thin, and then the thread, the darker purple thread that it is plied with is very similar to the dark purple that is in this one, which this is like dark purple, and then it has more like that rusty burnt orange color that um and it does also have the tinsel sparkle spun in. um I will probably work these together into something. um I already know that whatever I make with these is not something that is for me. It is something for someone else. Who that someone else is, I don't know. So if you are seeing these two colors um, and thinking that you love them, then make sure that you follow along to see what they turn into, to see if what I make with them is something for you. But there is a person out there that this is for. It is not me. Um, but a lot of times when I am purchasing yarns and stuff, I purchase ones that I am drawn to energetically, not just because I think they're pretty colors, and obviously just not because it's something that I will want to wear, make into something I will wear myself. Um, so sometimes I get things that are just like totally not my colors, but I still love them anyway, and I want to work with them. And I make them into finished pieces, whatever, they decide to be. And then they are energetic, they're workings. So they're intentional, intuitional, energetic workings that there is someone out there for them. So I currently have one on my website right now that's a sea glass cowl. And it has its weight, and it has dark blue and like that pale green sea glass color along with this gold tinsel because one of the skeins, because it's two different uh hand spuns from two different makers, but one of them is from the same maker as these. And um, it has its own energy and its own vibe and its own everything. And at some point, it will find the person, or the person who it is for will find it. It'll work out. But I just really love doing these projects, these knit and crochet projects this way. And if I just only make things that I'm gonna wear, I would be doing very little knitting or crochet work because I really don't wear a lot of knit and crochet things. Um, but I love making them and the energy work of it and putting all that goodness in there and then helping them, find their home of wherever they go. So yeah, that's my current little yarn haul. So some projects um coming up. I probably will be starting on like a knit tank top or t-shirt, sweater t-shirt, short sleeve, lightweight um, thing as soon as I find um, pattern that I want to work off of or whatever, to try and make something that I will actually wear for myself. So, yeah, fun. If you like this kind of stuff, like and subscribe and follow along so you can see whatever I turn these things into.